Well, it's very difficult actually to find the words, although we have millions of words in our hearts. To lose such a young person who's very loving, very caring, very family orientated, very community orientated, it's absolutely devastating for all of us and all the family. Just comes to terms with it. You know, they're finding it difficult. Here we had a young man who was with us, around us, always asking everybody how we are, where we are, and now we find that he's no longer with us. You know, it's something that we can't come to terms with, but unfortunately we know that that is something that we have to come to terms with and accept.
It was just a horrific crash.
It was absolutely horrific, so devastating. I mean, we hear about these things happening a lot, particularly in our area on this particular road or spot. Around that spot, there's been lots of accidents in the recent days, and there are car chases. People are speeding up and down, you know, and I think this is a lesson for them. If they could feel the sorrow and what we're going through, what the whole family is going through, which includes not only men but women, not only elders but young ones, not only young ones but children's, not only children's but children who have lost their father, a loving father. Then they would feel, if they could just put themselves in our shoes and see that what kind of devastation it causes, then they might learn a lesson. You know, they might think twice about doing things.
Was being chased by the police at the time?
Yes, it was. I mean, there's lots of things that are being said in the community. Lots of people have come up to us and they have said things that, look, it was a residential area and maybe police ought to have laid off and let it go and found some other ways and means of chasing the car, knowing that it was a wet and dangerous road. It was raining a little bit, drizzled as well. And it was a residential area downhill, and maybe police had handled things differently, then the accident wouldn't have happened. But I can also see a different side of the coin. The other side of the coin is that if somebody damaged my property or car and constantly were damaging it, and we reported the police and police was not doing anything, and suddenly we saw the same person causing that damage and was sitting in the car and phoned the police, and as soon as the police came, that car drove off. Now, what would my reaction be? Should I say that because they're in a residential area, they should back off and let them go? Or should I say, no, catch them because they've got the chance to catch them and catch them? So it's a very difficult situation. We understand the police point of view as well. So I'm not wholly blaming the police, but yes, if there are ways and means of doing the chase in a different way, then yes, definitely police ought to take that into consideration. He's always being very proud of what his son is doing, even if his son is like jumping or when he started to walk, when he started to say a word. You know, he's always posting that and boasting about it, how proud he is. And yes, he was absolutely very devoted father, you know. I mean, I'm a father myself, but I think he was 2 steps ahead of me.